I have hi everyone. I think it's me, but let me it may be you.
Oh, it might be me. Is my audio?
Waiting for people to come in.
Is my audio off? Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, so now let me log on.
I can actually move this away.
All right.
Second.
There we go. Okay. So I have yeah, we should probably introduce ourselves now. We always just want to jump right in. At least I do.
Yeah, with YouTube, it's kind of like a jump in, like a jump in the cold water. There's no there's no preparations, no time to set it up.
Yep, nope, there is that. So, all right, so you and I are here. Okay, so good. So, I'm Michelle Renee Stone. I'm an artist, a curator, a therapeutic art life coach. I currently have a program out that I'm calling Bridge to Authenticity that I'm using to help people through my coaching practice. And so this is one of the ways that I create calmness and reduce the stress in my world. And I'm bringing Claudia Dose on because this is also one of the ways that she, reduces stress in her world. So Claudia, would you like to talk a little bit about yourself?
I think we're all stressed in some ways or another. Certain times we're all stressed and we need some relaxing. I'm an artist and have been working intuitively for a while. I offer every second Saturday classes and find painting and drawing and doodling and whatnot, anything creative to be very beneficial to my mental health. And I found that others often think so too and really like it as well. And it helps them to relax and, also come to their own senses, like come to who am I, and come to themselves again. So I'm really happy about the opportunity to do this with Michelle, and I can't wait for what we're doing today.
I know, it's something new, right? We're going to do a meditation first. I'll go ahead and lead. And then what we're going to do after that is Claudia and I were talking about this the other day, and we're thinking about what the month of April looks like and what kind of things that we'd like to do, because we regularly on a weekly basis continue to learn and take classes online and do those types of things together. And so we're always learning new things. And for this month, we thought that we would do something called a nest egg, because we've got Easter, and we're Claudia and I are both like leaning more into what abundance looks like for us in all areas of life, and stepping up into more of a public realm and being more visible, and we'd like to take those kinds of thoughts and those types of beliefs and channel them into our art. And what happens when we do that is that it actually becomes embodied inside of our body, that we're able to have like a lived memory of what those intentions are. And so that's why we're very deliberate about what we do on these first Tuesdays of the month art classes. And so what do you think, Claudia? Does that cover everything?
I think it's a beautiful idea to put an attention for that month. So April is not just an April joke, but also Easter. And so we have eggs, we have a nest. Let's see the meditation.
All right. And if you are in, I'm seeing that people are starting to like our YouTube. So if you're here, please go ahead and put where watching us from, so we can say hello to you. And hi, how are you? Um, and we're gonna do a little meditation. I have it.
And maybe before we start the meditation, if you want to join us, just grab yourself some pad, paper, whatever you have handy. And I think a couple of, art supplies. What do you
Yeah.
think? Like just brushes and crayons and whatnot. You can kind of find it laying around there.
Yeah.
Pencils and
I actually have some watercolor paper and then I have some watercolor ink. I'm sitting at my art desk, so I have a bunch of things here, but I also have markers. I'm gonna rip up some paper. So I've got a bunch of paper right here that I'm gonna rip up and I'm gonna put and do kind of a collage type of thing. So yes, we are art teachers. Um, and so yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna do kind of like an embodied meditation type of. We'll do a meditation first, and then we'll do um, kind of like actually it's like more where we lean into more of a meditation, but more through art. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so go ahead and tell us where we are. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do our meditation, and let's kind of slow down for a little bit. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to walk us through. I don't know how long the meditation will be because it's going to be intuitive. And so let's just kind of be here, be present, feel our feet on the ground, and feel our legs and our bottom touching the chair that we're in or the floor that we're sitting on. And know that the back of the chair is behind you and that you're safe. And I'd like to bring our attention to our breath. Just recognize that we have our breath. It's a part of us that continuously flows in and out every moment of every day. We wake up to it, we go to sleep with it. And it's something that we kind of take for granted. We don't really put any attention on, and just kind of slow down and just witness it as if we were looking at a sleeping kitten or a sleeping baby, or even watching the leaves rustle on the ground or the grass blow. Just kind of witness it inside of our body. And even if something shifts, witness that too. That's all part of it. I think one of the human conditions is to want to be seen and to allow ourselves to witness our breath allows us to be seen, allows us to be to feel that we're heard, we're noticed, we're important, we're worthy. And I'd like to invite you to think about, with this month's topic, a nest egg. The question by Esther Hicks comes to mind. What would you like your nest to be feathered with? So imagine that we're walking along a trail. Maybe we're in the woods or there's some trees close by. Then we approach a tree, and on one of the lower branches, we actually get to see a nest. And inside that nest, the eggs are already open. The babies are gone, the mom is gone. And just kind of take a notice of like what is inside that nest. Like, what do the eggs look like? What kind of branches, what kind of leaves, what kind of feathers are in there? What type of materials did this particular bird use to create this beautiful haven where the babies were raised, where, if you want to think about it, like as if we're the babies of our ideas, of our goals, of living our best life, if what that looked like, if those were inside the eggs. And if those eggs have been broken open and now we're ready to fly. What would we want in our nest? What would be there to support us? How would we feel? What does it feel to have the sun shine down on our face as we're sitting in this nest? What does the wind smell like? What's surrounding us? And I'm using all of these questions to act as metaphors. If we were to live into our most vibrant, thriving, most successful, and most abundant life, what would that look like? What would we need? What could we let go of? What could we release in order so that we could soar even higher? Now imagine that we are these birds and that we're in the air. We're gliding around. We're looking at everything below us. And there's just open sky. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? What does it look like? What does it feel like to soar? And cross over the plains and the valleys, over the rivers, the forests. There's so much abundance in life. It feels so beautiful being up here. So exquisite, so titillating. I haven't used that word in forever. Just so beautiful. I think we're going to allow ourselves to have just a couple more moments up here in the air, venturing this way and that way, wherever we want to go. and start to think about how this has been a beautiful flight today, and maybe find a tree that we can go land on. What does it look like? Where is it? And so spot the tree and start to glide toward it. And as we land on the branch, it feels like the branch immediately is holding us. It's becoming part of like what grounds us, with the tree and its roots going all the way down into the ground. That we're being held, we're being supported by this beautiful tree. And give ourselves a sense of gratitude for we just took flight. We went for a walk in the forest and just took flight and experienced a whole lot of the world in just a few moments. Be grateful for that moment, for this time that we're together, for the self-care, for the attention to the direction that we want to go in our lives. And as we're resting on this tree, we can start to come back into the room, start to move our feet, realize that they're not talons, and start to wiggle our hands. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and when we get to 1, we'll open our eyes. 3. Take a deep breath. 2. Start to move. And 1. That felt really good.
Mm-hmm. I could stay right there.
I know. I was totally flying high. Like, wow, where am I? Oh, I'm over by Claudia in Oregon. Oh wait, now I'm up in Alaska. Oh wait, now I'm here. It's flying everywhere. What about you?
So we have it right at the end of the road here. There's a nice, beautiful place where you can just look over the whole valley. It's so beautiful.
Wow. I'd love to see a picture of that.
Yeah, so that was my picture I had in my head.
Perfect.
That I could imagine, that I could remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you see?
I started off in New York, and there's a creek below where I used to live. And I went to one of those trees, and then I just took off and I just went over the Finger Lakes region where I'm from, and then just headed west toward you, and just all the different states and the mountains and the and that's what I was saying, like the prairie lands of like where is it? Nebraska and Kansas and that whole area, and then coming up and through Colorado and through the mountains and then up.
I've never been there. That must be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some amazing landscape here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we paint? What do we paint?
So I'm inspired to come back to the nest. So I have I have some colored pencils. I have some paper, watercolor paper. I have some brushes. I moved my tea off to the left so I don't accidentally use it as cleaning water. um, so I think I may start off with the branch. I don't know. I think I actually want to start off with the nest instead. I'm gonna bring in some acrylic paints and things like that. So I'm gonna tip my camera down and start to play. Okay. All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Can you see that? Just kind of play. I do have some paper that I may end up adding onto this with my Mod Podge. And I actually have, I didn't show you this earlier before you turned your camera, but I have some like little gold sequins that I was actually going to add to it as well.
Oh, wow. You have some on your nails too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing with different fingernail polish lately too. Why not? Right? I love watercolor paper because it gives you such sturdiness. It's able to hold, different textures and stuff, like a mixed media type of thing.
The nest egg.
The nest egg, yeah.
I feel like the hawk circling its prey.
Oh, yes.
With my brush, my pen.
How did you, what did you see while you were in flight?
Just a landscape, but I don't really want to paint that. I decided to just let myself be inspired by the feeling that I have. The sort of circular. And this came out.
I'm just gonna make all kinds of noise, so
I can hear you brushing.
Well, no, I'm looking through things. I'm like, what do I, what is it that I want in my nest? Like, what do I want my nest to be feathered with? Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's what I went just for shapes now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going mixed media today.
Egg shapes. And colors. have any specifics right now. Maybe they come and get more specific later. Trying to take the feeling into my hand.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's the whole idea. What's that? Maybe. Dropping watercolor on it just to play.
Eventually, I may.
No, like literally, I have these liquid watercolors that I'm dropping on it just to play.
Do they have like a dropper in the end?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So definite mixed media. Oh, that's beautiful, Claudia.
Spring colors.
Say it again.
Spring colors. Spring.
Green. Oh, yes, spring colors, absolutely.
Like we have all these beautiful daffodils up here.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you can see. There goes the stress out your breath.
Yes.
Big
You know,
relief.
it's interesting. I did a webinar on Friday that you were part of, and thank you so much for helping me with that. And I started thinking about like what common things do people know and what don't they know? And I don't think that it's common knowledge that a body breath, just allowing yourself to have that body breath is just a sign of
Mm.
relieving stress, of reducing your stress being reduced, you know? I don't know, but
Although everybody has them. It's just a matter of language.
oh, that everybody has what?
Everybody has a body breath.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. But when I talk to people about body breaths, they don't quite know what that means, you know?
Mm.
It's a little bit of a foreign idea. I'm just absolutely playing right now. The beautiful thing about what you and I do is that there's no like really thought process about it, you know?
Mm.
I mean, in these kinds of lives at least. I think I may have inadvertently put my paintbrush in my drink, but whatever.
Have what? Paint in your
I
drink?
think I may have. It's okay though.
Don't drink acrylic.
Pardon?
Don't drink acrylic.
Yeah.
I think mine will be a mandala.
Edit, yes.
Mandala.
Mm-hmm. That's
Mandala.
beautiful. Keep thinking about um, this book that I was listening to and how it talks about how in each culture, how different colors represent different things, and how red here is um, is seen as you know, like anger or high energy or hungry or things like that.
Mm.
And I'm trying to view red as more as a lucky color, more like the way that the Asia views it.
I don't know that much about
Well,
how what did you
uh,
find out?
well, I know that like um when you have like the Chinese New Year,
Hmm?
that they have the dragon that comes around, and the dragon, and what they do is they actually feed the dragon red envelopes, and the red envelopes are a sign of abundance.
Mm.
And so I'm saying that because I'm going to incorporate some red. I want to incorporate some red into my nest here as I'm creating this perspective. Claudia, I love how bright and vibrant your piece is.
Well, that's what's coming up. But there, if I look out the window, oh my god, it's all green right now. But I see so many colors popping up everywhere. The
Oh,
spring stuff
yeah.
that inspired me.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking of when we were flying high.
Yeah, that
Every
meditation.
time I drive around, I'm just amazed at the coloring
Mm-hmm.
and all the vibrancy that comes back. Because here it goes pretty much brown, dormant, gray, or winter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all the more
Is it is it
spectacular.
is it gray most of the time or just a part of the time?
In winter.
Ah, okay.
And then the rest is green, lots of green.
Awesome.
Uh-huh. When you're used to that one particular pen. Do you usually play music when you paint?
I had some Tibetan bowl music going on earlier. It was like 9 hours. It's actually still playing. Do you think I should play it?
Wow. 9 hours?
Yeah, because then that way I don't have to mess with it. I can just kind of do my work. And
Did they actually play 9 hours, or is it on a loop?
no, it does. Well, I don't really. I mean, it may be on a loop. I don't really look at it. So yeah.
What? Oh no. No, it's split. Splat. I think that was the end of my pen.
Your pen is done? Oh no.
I found it. Where's the other?
I thought I had another green drop. Oh, is this it? Nope, that's blue.
You're laboring quite a lot there.
Oh, because I have my little stand next to me, and so it's metal, so it's gonna make a ton of noise. But I'm trying to find my. I don't see it. All right, well that's okay. I like this being so wet because I was actually able to drop in some of the liquid paint, the liquid acrylics, and it just flowed. It just bled, and I don't know. I'm loving it right now. It's really beautiful. I think I actually may bring in some copper too.
I wonder if anybody else is painting.
I don't know.
Please drop in the comments if you're painting.
Yeah. Ooh, copper and green together is nice. And if you're watching this after we do it, please put hashtag replay on our video so we know that you're here, and comment. And let us know what your thoughts are of our process of Claudia and I just having fun.
Oh, this reminds me of painting Easter eggs.
Of what?
Painting Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Did you used to do that?
Oh, I've always painted Easter eggs. I've tried it like a bunch of different ways. I like the have you done it with shaving cream?
Shaving cream?
Yeah. So if you take shaving cream, right? I'm shaking my look, I have this really pretty like purple kind of if you take shaving cream, right? And you put food coloring in it, and then you put the eggs in it, it actually dyes the eggs.
With shaving cream?
With shaving cream.
And what does it make a pattern or something?
Yeah, it makes like a tie-dye kind of abstract pattern.
I did not know that. I was just plainly painting them. Painstakingly.
Yeah, I've tried a bunch of different ways. Wow, yours is just stunning, Claudia. I'm so inspired by your piece.
It's like a mandala it turned out to be.
It absolutely is.
I'm like
That one's not wanting to come up. Okay. What else do I have in my little stash of stuff? I don't know quite how many people are watching us because no one actually commented, but that's totally fine. I know that there's going to be people watching it afterward.
Are we aiming for an hour?
Yeah, what time do we have? We've got like 6 more minutes, so maybe we can start to like wrap it up. What do you think?
Huh?
It's It's 254.
You still have some more?
I'm gonna maybe add some add a little bit of bling real quick.
I think I had a really good time so far.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just focusing on the brush, where it wants to go next. Even the smudges did not mind matter.
Say it one more time, please.
Hmm?
Say it one more time, please.
I said even the smudges did not matter.
That is stunning, Claudia.
Got a smudge in here. There's the black. Just add to the smudge. This is what you do when you have a mistake, you make it bigger.
Perfect. We're usually ours are at least a little bit similar, or ours are completely different this time. It's so fun. I love it.
So far. Wow, your nest looks nice and yummy.
Thank you.
Almost like a cake. I want to eat it.
I appreciate that.
Cool.
I'm just like I've probably put 12 different mediums on here. Oops, crash.
I think for the remaining part, I'm just gonna enjoy watching you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we just gonna come in.
Do you still remember when you used to paint as a kid?
Yeah. I didn't really have a place to paint. I would actually take my mom's, like when you get pantyhose and how they have those cards in the side of them.
Yeah.
I would take those and draw on those, and that was my extra paper.
Yeah, anything would do. If we didn't have anything, we would paint on the walls too.
Oh yeah, no, that was not allowed.
That's why they probably gave us something else so we could.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, I don't know if I showed you these, but look, I've got like these little.
I wonder where the bottom is. I think this is the bottom. Okay, and it should go this way. Because I'm realizing that the thing goes on the side. Oh, now comes the glitter.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you just sprinkle it on top of it? Need some adhesive.
I'm I really just want to pour the whole thing on it, but I think I'm just gonna try and be as intentional as possible.
So the paint is wet and it sticks on that.
Yes. Well, if you look, there's glitter glue,
that makes
and
the whole thing. That makes the whole thing.
I mean, yeah, I've got gold glitter glue, magenta glitter glue, other like liquid kind of things. So yeah.
Mm,
Okay. So
it's
do you
yummy.
want to do the obligatory, not obligatory, but the one where we do the drawing next to one another real quick? Let me see if
We
I
do
can.
what?
Um, how about that? Okay, so yours is already there. I just moved mine around,
Oh,
so
you mean I have to hold it closer so you get one snapshot?
yeah. What do you think?
Um,
Okay,
I have to
there we are.
always wait. It has a little leg so I can see where it is because I can't see my phone. It's hanging up above me.
Yeah, no, I can see my phone, so I think we're good. So all right, what do you think? Complete? We can kind of come back to our audience. Yours is so
Yeah, that
gorgeous,
was fun.
Claudia.
That was fun. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I can get back. It's kind of like, oh yeah, let's move from that.
So, what do we want our nest to be feathered with?
Huh?
Right? So the nest egg. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna take maybe like some of this beautiful handmade paper and put a little, just one big egg in the center of it, just to, I don't know, just because I can.
And then you hang it on the wall.
Well, it's watercolor paper, so yeah, I'll
Oh, it's really thick and yummy. It's really
yeah,
thick.
it's really thick.
It'll
I did this
drip.
whole piece and nothing
Oh, but
came through. So that's
that's really good paper, but it would drip if you have it upright. It just slide down and drip. Huh?
yeah. So I'm not gonna do any of that right now. But
Nice, nice. Thank you so
well, good.
much.
So Claudia, tell me what you've got coming up next. What's happening for you?
I have another art class coming up on Saturday, and we do pretty much something like that, just intuitive painting with a little meditation in front of it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And for
different
you,
subject.
you have to. It's by invite, right? They have to be subscribed to your
Mm,
newsletter, subscribed to.
yeah, there's a registration button. It's not a YouTube live, definitely not. It's more private. People come
Mhm.
in on Zoom. We do it on Zoom.
Okay. So yeah, and so then they would find you at claudiadoza.com.
Hmm. Yeah, and it will be like a
Perfect.
little banner on top of my website. You can click on that, and you'll
Okay.
lead you right into that to register a little bit ahead of time, so you get the email with um the link. I think.
And it's free, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
free by donation if you would like to. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. By donation. Yeah. Donations are always welcome, right?
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Do you have donations on your YouTube too?
I do not have donations on my YouTube, although I have a tip jar on my link tree.
Oh, cool.
So in my link tree, you can find that on my Instagram under Michelle Renee Stone um, at link tree. But you can also find it here on my YouTube as well. On my in my description, my link tree is in there as well. So yeah, and so I have a webinar coming up on Tuesday, April. Hello. Hey, how are you? Go ahead and let us know where you're watching us from. So my webinar is on confidence, and it's the last Tuesday of the month of April. I believe that's the 29th. So I'll put
I'll
the
be
caption
there.
down below. Yep, you'll be there because Claudia's going to be there helping me. Yep, and so yeah, we'll do it together. So look forward to seeing everyone, and thank you for joining us today. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe below and click the bell, and so you'll get to be notified of all the different things. I put up videos regularly, and we do this live class. Claudia and I do the first Tuesday of every month, and we just come on and do a meditation, and then do an intuitive art piece, and so kind of
And
allows you
anything
to.
goes. As you might have seen, we did something completely different, even though we started off with the same meditation. Everybody has something else coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, we all have our own different perspectives and our unique ways to process and interpret things, and so.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So I think that's it. So, thank you ever so much. And I'll talk to you again soon, Claudia. And everybody, I'll see you later. Thanks.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye. As soon as I figure out how to turn it off. um, there we go.